Thank you, everyone, for bearing with us while we do the first CyberTalk Monday with Tesla Owners Florida for testing purposes. I am your host, Carson J. Gallo, the CyberKing of Tesla Owners Florida, and my co-host, AJ Agarwal, the CyberLord Regent, aka Vice President of Tesla Owners Florida. How you doing, AJ?
What's up? Good, doing well. How are you, Carson?
I am beautiful. I am excited about us doing our first Cyber Talk Monday, which is taking over our Welcome Wednesdays. So we'll be doing this at least once a month. And not only are we on Discord, but we're going to be on X, Facebook, and YouTube simultaneously. So anybody can watch and join from their platform of choice. But if you want to interact with us directly through face and voice, you can do so on our Discord. Otherwise, you can use the chat in X, Facebook, and YouTube. So first off, does anybody have any questions? I see Zach and Steven said hey in Facebook. Anybody wants to add anything while you're in Discord, you can raise your hand. Anything in the chat on X? Checking YouTube. And YouTube, Red Razor is testing the chat in YouTube. Good. So chat is coming through on YouTube just fine as well. Well, I got some news topics for us to discuss, AJ.
Okay.
First things first is FSD.
There was a request to speak by somebody.
Oh, here we
There
go.
you go.
Dexter.
Yeah. Can you guys hear me?
Hey, Dexter.
Yeah.
We hear you.
Sub
What you
Dexter.
got for us, Dexter?
Yeah. I just heard you say your topic is FSD. That was going to be my question about unsupervised FSD on hardware 3.
Yes. Well, you just heard in the news, Tesla just released some patents that are going to make FSD more efficient using the AI3 hardware chip. So it'll essentially break up 16 or 32-bit processing like things that it has to calculate into fractions. So I think the processor in the AI3 is only 8-bit. So if it needs to do a 16-bit compute, it'll divide that process in two, and then it'll combine the data into one to make it a 16-bit process. So FSD3 will pretty much be able to do everything that FSD4 will be able to do. It'll be a little bit slower and will require more compute and more battery. So just that your Tesla will probably use up a little bit more battery power in order to utilize FSD as smart as FSD as hardware 4.
Okay.
But interesting that Tesla has made switching over from subscription to outright, from outright to subscription. One of the things they promised about 6 months to a year ago is people who are on hardware 3 would be able to upgrade to hardware 4 if they bought out FSD outright. So, but since they're switching over to subscription only, does that mean people in the past who bought FSD outright will be able to upgrade? And for the people who they don't upgrade, they're going to be doing this process where they just have the extra compute patent. So it'll be interesting to see what they do.
It basically seems like the people who bought FSD full price up like 2-3 years ago basically funded this round of FSD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even
But it
just somebody
did
buys it
something.
today up until the deadline,
Yeah.
which I think is February 15th.
14th, I think. 14th.
14th? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see what happens. I think we'll know more by Q1. What is the future for MCU 3? I'm sorry, not MCU 3. Hardware 3 autopilot computers. Because MCU computers and autopilot computers, those are two separate computers.
That's
Great,
The FSD
great
is
question.
pretty good, but it does everything that hardware 4 does. It just doesn't go in reverse or park. But I can drive intervention free for like 5 out of 8 drives will be intervention free, and the ones I intervene is like my personal preference. I would like it to speed up a little more, but it knows all the road rules and makes all the turns and obeys the traffic laws. So it's good, except it doesn't go in reverse and park itself.
Yep. I just went
Yeah.
to New York and Florida and back, and probably drove itself like 97.5% of the way. And I'm on FSD version 12 and hardware 3.
Yeah.
What's been your percentage lately, AJ, since you got the latest and greatest?
As far as like percentage usage,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm usually around like 95%.
Okay.
Yeah. Is my face frozen?
Getting
It is a
frozen.
little bit.
I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine. All right. Great question, Dexter. Thank you. Let's move back to the audience. Let's see, what else do we got to cover? So we covered FSD, Tesla Insurance in Florida. So I'm super excited about that. For those who don't know, Tesla launched insurance in Florida about a month ago. It is exclusive now only to new vehicles being purchased. So if you go to Tesla and you buy a new vehicle directly from them today, you can get Tesla insurance. But if you already have a vehicle delivered and it's used, you can't add it to Tesla insurance yet. But I have been assured by Tesla corporate, it definitely will be opened up to all Teslas. I don't have a precise ETA. Somebody seems to think that it's going to be within a couple of weeks, but it's unconfirmed. Take that with a grain of salt, but it would make sense for them to do it within at least a month or two of it launching for new vehicles, for them testing out the waters. But I already got my quote saved, and it's going to be about $150 less per month than what I'm paying with USAA. What about you,
Nice.
AJ? Did you get a quote yet?
I looked into it. No, they're not covering Cybertruck right now, which sucks.
Even new Cybertrucks?
I don't know about new. I mean, my truck is just a little over a year old.
Well, did it say? Did it give you a message saying specifically we're not covering Cybertrucks, or it said we're not doing used vehicles?
Well, no. So what happens is you go through the app and you have to
Yep.
put in your VIN,
Okay.
and it said this VIN is not eligible. So I'm just thinking it's the Cybertruck thing because that didn't
Interesting.
happen for my wife's Model Y. She's eligible.
Interesting. I never
Yeah,
heard
just
that before.
something to look. Maybe to Google it or something. I mean, Grok it.
Okay. That is weird. How was your wife's insurance quote on the Y? Was it good, better
She
than what you
she hasn't gone through
before?
with it yet.
Okay. Well, she can't remember. She's got to wait till it's open up to everybody.
Oh.
Remember, it's still only for new vehicles, not
Oh,
used.
okay, okay,
She
okay.
can,
That's why.
you can get, yeah, you can get and save the quote. Do you think she's gonna? What do you know if her quote was better than what she's currently paying?
I don't know.
Okay. Let me go to the chat. Monitor anything going on in the chats. Let's see. Nothing on YouTube. Anything on X? How do you see the chat on X? Okay, here it is. Tesla Zach said X is up. Good. Facebook. And you can also comment in the chat within the Discord. Steven says he has not tried the insurance quote yet. Yeah, you should try getting the insurance quote. Thank you for the comment on Facebook, Steven. Show chats. Great, thanks, Zach. Next topic. Let's see. Our events. So we're working on a bunch of events right now. First, of course, join us next week, same time and place, where we're going to be doing the CyberTalk Monday for real, and we're going to be giving away Tesla Shop gift cards for people who join through the Discord. So make sure you join through the Discord if you want a chance to win a Tesla Shop gift card and you're a Tesla Owners Florida member. But otherwise, still join us on Facebook, X, and YouTube, but no Tesla Shop gift card for you then. And then we plan on doing this at least once a month, similar format to Welcome Wednesdays, where we'll take questions from the audience, talk the latest and greatest news, and just talk about anything and everything, like upcoming events, like our and past events, which we just had the RV Super Show Cyber Meetup in Tampa, where I got to see, and a bunch of other Tesla Owners Florida members got to see, the Pebble and Lightship EV trailers. What do you think of the Pebble and Lightship, AJ? Oh, you're on mute.
You're talking about the Pebble RV?
Yeah. What do you think of it?
It's interesting. I mean, I've toured. I mean, when it was stationary, I've toured it, and it's promising. Yeah, I would like to see actual, end user reviews once they deliver. Have they started delivering?
Yeah, both of them have started deliveries in the past
Okay.
year, and they drove them out. A Lightship drove it out from Colorado to Florida, and Pebble drove theirs all the way out from California to here.
Oh, nice. Okay.
All using EV charging networks. They did on, I think they both did them on Rivian R1Ts or an R1S.
Okay.
Did you have a comment on that, Dexter?
No.
Okay. Go back to audience. That's something I definitely would consider living in as a huge upgrade to my current living situation. I love the fact that on the Pebble it's got that active tint, which if you don't know, you press a button and the glass instantly becomes frosted. I think that's pretty cool.
Yes.
That's like one of the first times you see that in mass production for automotive applications.
Yeah.
Some companies are doing that. I think Rivian and Mercedes is doing that on the sunroof glass of their vehicles. Lightship, I just love how big the Lightship is. Got a lot of space in there. Pebble is winterized though, so you can use that in winter climates. But Lightship has native NACS and has a larger solar array for recharging. So they both got advantages and disadvantages. But anyway, it was cool to see them both out at the Tampa RV show, especially since the last time I was there was 4 years ago, where Airstream and Winnebago showed off their EV trailer prototypes, neither of which ended up moving those into production. So it was cool coming back 4 years later and seeing two new startup companies take run with their idea and actually build a whole company and product around it. But they're acting like Legacy Auto, Airstream, and Winnebago, where they're just they release cool prototypes, but they don't end up actually executing on it.
That's cool. Right.
Next topic. One of our cool events that we're working on is the Sunrise Tesla Show. Pirates of the Caribbean sees Castillo de San Marcos of St. Augustine, Florida, coming up next week at the St. Augustine. We got Anthony, who's here in the chat, who's working on that. Zach, who's working on that as well. Thanks to Jason for doing a lot of the legwork as well. That's going to be awesome, where we're going to have some cool pirate Tesla light shows in front of a Spanish castle that was built in what do you say, the 1700s? Smokey, what do you think? When was that castle built?
It was before that. It was the first in the U.S.
Oh, that's right.
So I think it was like 15 or 16. It was way back there, bro.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you're right. It's the first colony or whatever fort ever built. So yeah.
Are you ready to eat?
Stephen Kovacs on Facebook says he'll be there. We'll see you there, Stephen. Thanks for making the trip up from Miami. I can't wait to see Captain Optimus to lead us through the event.
You know,
I
Zach,
just
have you had any luck on that? Because I have not.
let's invite Zach as a speaker. Invite. Where you got? Where is it? Where is it? Focus this person. Change nickname. How do I make him a speaker?
So, Carson, let me ask you this: if I start driving out right now, somebody will have to turn off the stream, right?
Yes.
So that's something to be considered. Okay.
Yeah, we need you online from 6:30 to 7:30.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see how it works. We'll have to have a backup.
Hey, Zach.
Our mateys.
Hey. The
So
quartermaster.
I've got some stuff on order. I've got Optimus is going to be complete for the C's.
Captain Optimus.
Captain Optimus, indeed. It's going to be pretty cool looking, I think. So yeah, Anthony, I got all that taken care of.
Brother, because I have not had any luck.
Oh, it's hard. There's nothing local for sure. It's all online.
Yeah, you're just ordering a regular pirate hat and an eye patch, and you're just gonna put his Tesla sticker on it, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You don't need to go crazy if you can't
Something
find a
within
place.
the range as well is a struggle.
I got you. But either way, that's gonna be cool. I just finished rewatching Black Sails, and I'm about to watch this HBO show, another pirate show. I forgot what it's called, but it's made by Taika Waititi, and I'm watching that in order to get ready for it. One cool thing I want to do when everybody's around to like address for the announcements. Cool thing that pirates did is they stomp their feet before they make it as like to get everybody's attention. Instead of like a gavel on a table, they stomp their feet all in sync with each other, and that gets everybody's attention in between each announcement.
Correct, and the first mate would ensure order after that.
Yes. So I think that'll be a cool thing for Captain Optimus to do, get everybody's attention. So stomp his feet and then say at 6:45, do your Tesla light show.
Should be pretty lit, brother. I'm looking forward to it.
I also want to play a little bit of what's it called? Assassin's Creed Black Flag. That'll get me ready as well.
Yeah, it should be pretty great.
All right. Stomp his feet. Next order of business. What do we have? Coming up. Oh, next thing coming up that we are working with Cyberbeats on is the Tesla Expo. That is going to be at the end of the month in February. After we get back from our Giga Texas trip. That's right. Tesla Owners Florida Club Leadership is going to Giga Texas in Austin. So let us know if you have any questions about Giga Texas when we're there, and we'll see if we can get those answered during our trip. I'm super excited about that. Thank you very much, AJ, for organizing that for us.
Yes, sir. It was a pleasure. Anthony, any traction on Boring Bodega?
Invite to speak. Here we go. Go ahead, Anthony.
So I'm still trying to lock down a number to call to get that in order. However, Josh, West, and Minnie in Austin are tracking, and there's a lot of people that are definitely interested in coming out to meet up and break bread with the fam. So it's going to be dope, dudes. If you guys have a good number for somebody, a contact out there, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to keep on trucking and trying to find it and trying to make that happen.
Well,
I mean,
ask
Josh West.
Yeah, he organized the after party there.
Yeah, he's your best bet.
Hitting him up and asking him for assist on that if I cannot find it myself.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think he's the only one who's organized a Tesla event meetup there before.
It's definitely within the order of can be done, and we're going to make it happen. It's going to be lit. I've got a lot of people asking Apparently, there's a lot of interest about the Rogan thing as well. Whether or not I showed up that, I'm not sure, but it's going to be awesome, dude.
Plus, I don't even think we need to like make a reservation. Like, there's only gonna be like maybe 15 to 25 of us showing up at once, which is, they're right next to a giant Starlink factory. They're next to the Boring Company headquarters. It's not unheard of that large groups come in at one time into the Boring Bodega.
Think you might be underestimating that number by quite a bit. We'll see.
Okay.
Oh, how many people are going to be
Interesting.
coming with us? I'm underestimating it.
Yeah, I've had a lot of people like reaching out, so I think it's
Okay.
going to be massive.
Okay. What's the final tally for us, AJ? 17 people coming?
No, 15.
15? Okay.
Yeah, I think 15.
But we may get some last minute people who are able to join if they say yes, right?
Yeah, we already have a few requests and we're trying to put it through.
Okay.
Yeah, and that will be the final because any more requests that comes after this, not reaching out to
Yeah.
ask for another favor. Yeah, it would be just too awkward.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Understandable. Any word on Justin coming out with us? I think he was
Yeah, he
interested.
is. He's the one. He's one of the new late requests that I'm trying to see if I can squeeze him in.
Beautiful, brother. That's awesome, dude.
BTG. All right, let's see. Anything else? Any other topics? We covered test for, and then another cool event that we're working on.
And I did double check with Chuck yesterday. He is himself not interested, but I asked him if he wants to have his son is if he has any interest in that, and he's like, You understand the time is elapsed, but I mean, if it's Chuck, if he comes back and says maybe we can try it out, I don't know.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Let's see how our live stream numbers are doing. So we got 50 on X. That's pretty good. And then Facebook. What do we got here? Go to Facebook. Go to live. 3 on Facebook. And then, Stephen said that the fort was built in 1695. St. Augustine. Thank you, Stephen. That's good to know. 1695. That is how many years? That's 331 years. Wow. We should find out when like I'm sure there's like an anniversary date, and maybe we coincide the next Pirate Light show with that anniversary. Do it for the 333rd year. That'd be awesome. And we got one person streaming on YouTube. Okay, that's not bad considering we've done almost no marketing for this. And we've had about 10 people coming in and out of the Discord.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And we've done no marketing. I didn't send out any email announcement at all.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a test feed.
Yeah. And we had technical difficulties for the first 15, 20 minutes before we're really getting underway. All right, let's see what else. So Tesla Expo by Cyberbeats. Me and a few other people are working with Jason on that. It's going to be at the same location as Cyberfest and Furious. Cool development is that the owner of Showtime Speedway, he actually bought himself a Cybertruck Cyber Beast. So he's all in on that. And it's going to have a Talladega Night, the movie Talladega Nights theme to it. So we're going to be doing Tesla light shows from some of the songs from the movie and doing some cool skits and stuff like that related to the movie. I had one fun idea where we put a giant Fig Newton sticker on a Cybertruck and we drive it around the racetrack with a giant Fig Newton sticker. This sure is dangerous, but I sure do love Fig Newtons. Love that movie. And then another cool thing we're working on that's at the end of this month is the Formula E Cyber Meetup. I'm working on that with Jason and Robert, where we're going to organize a meetup around the Formula E race that is happening in Miami. And I think that's on January 30th or the 31st. And that'll be cool. It's not too often we have electric car racing here in the United States. And that's actually the only time they have it in the United States is Formula E is when it's in Miami. Otherwise, all the other races are in Europe. So definitely got to take advantage of that. And that's all I got. You got anything, AJ?
Okay. Nope, I'm good.
Anything from the audience? You can comment in the chat or raise your hand if you guys have any questions or topics you want to discuss. We got another 10-15 minutes left. I'll check the chat as well.
So the cadence for these is it we doing weekly or bi-weekly?
Monthly.
Monthly? Okay. Okay.
Yeah. We can do more if you want, but like
Yeah.
just doing another one next week as a test. Maybe we do so that we don't forget a lot of the stuff that we did. We do one next week, and then we do the next one 2 weeks after that, and then we do the next one 3 weeks after that, and
We can try
then
that.
the one
Sure.
yeah, then after that, then we could do 1 month apart.
And maybe what we can do next week is do the same setup on your machine, on your laptop, so this way you are there, and then the days that I'm not there.
Well, remember, I can't really do it reliably because I'm on hotspot. We need somebody who has reliable computer audio, computer internet.
Okay, then we definitely need to identify one more person, right? Because it's only a matter of time. There'll be one of the Mondays that I won't be available.
Oh, we'll just reschedule to another Monday. It doesn't have to be.
Okay.
We don't have to do. Yeah, we don't have to do it on the first or second or third or fourth Monday specifically. We can just do it as long as we do it once a month.
Yeah.
So make sure you're free for one Monday per month.
Okay. No worries.
But yeah, if we can get somebody else who has good internet as a backup, that'd be great as well.
Yeah, we'll have to.
But
build our bench
otherwise,
strength.
we just do it on a Monday. You're free.
Yeah.
And only once a month. All right, let's see. Let me go to the chats. Anything on Facebook? Let's see. Oh yeah. Steve Kovac says a bunch of people are going to Chattanooga Charge in March, which yep, including me. I'll definitely be there. You coming out there, right, AJ?
Yeah, that's definitely a plan.
Yep.
I want to make it a
Yep.
yearly thing.
Looking forward to Chattanooga Charge. Oh, they're also letting me camp on site where they're having the actual event. So I can just show up in the same place that I'm parking. They're also going to have power there as well. I'll be able to sleep there overnight. So I could drink as much as I want because I ain't driving and the Tesla ain't driving.
Nice.
So that'll be pretty cool. Just go right from the event to where I'm sleeping and living.
Yeah,
Zach says he'll be there as well. We'll see you there, Zach.
that's awesome. Yeah, more the merrier.
Oh, and Zach says he could be a backup if needed for the CyberTalk.
Oh, that'll be great.
Yeah.
So, do you want to do it next Monday and see if we can set up Zach?
Well, next Monday we don't want to do like another test thing. We want to do an actual like launch of it.
Yeah, sure. Or some other day.
Next Monday's Mother's Day? What?
No. Or we have to set up Zach, right?
Yeah,
That's what I'm
we don't
saying.
need to actually. We could do like a testing like we did the other day, though. We don't have to do
Oh
like
yeah,
a
sure.
full
Okay.
public test.
Yep.
Let's see. Amen, Captain Charge. Yeah. Let's see. Anything else? I checked Facebook, YouTube, anything in the X chat. No, all right. Well, I think we got covered everything. I think there was a good, successful test. Thank everybody for joining us, and join us same time, same place next week. But if you join through Discord, you'll get yourself a Tesla Shop gift card if you're a Tesla Owners Florida member. And join us for upcoming events. Our Pirates Tesla Light Show event coming up next Sunday in St. Augustine. Hopefully see you there. AJ, you want to switch to the Club Leaders voice channel and just start setting up the scheduling the one for next week real quick? It'll take like 5 minutes.
Yes, you and I? Sure.
Okay. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Albert.
All right. All right. All right. You there? I remember join from your personal because you turned off your mic on this one. Still can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, I hear you now. There we go. Nice. All
Let's
right.
do something else.
So let's get set up so it goes a bit smoother for next week. Make sure you got, so double check your bookmarks first off. So those are all set up in a place that you can easily find. So let's fix that so that goes smoother.
Yeah. So end stream and I mean, I think it's no the bookmark is not needed that much because I have the YouTube